Hi guys, I'm Teddy from Bijouteo Beading, and in today's video I'm gonna show you how to make this beautiful bracelet with 6mm beads and 10-0 seed beads. If you're new here, you might consider subscribing. If you have any questions for after you watch the video, ask me in the comments. I will answer to all of you. So if you like this bracelet, let's get started. So for this video, you're going to need really simple things that if you bead regularly, I believe you have. You will need 6mm beads, burrs or stones, whatever you like. And you will need 10-0 seed beads. Of course, some jewelry thread of your choice, scissors, and if the holes of your beads are smaller, maybe you will need pliers to pull your needle and thread through it. And of course, you will need a needle. I'm using 0.18 thread and size 12 needle. Okay, so let's get going. My first step will be to put my thread on. I put on 2 arm spans of thread, and I will add later even more thread. So first you should take 6 beads, 6mm beads. Okay, and I have my 6, and I will slide them down almost to the end of my thread, but I'll leave a tail to finish my work later. So then I will go from the opposite direction of where my thread is going through all of my beads with my needle. Okay, if I can do it at once, I will do it in 2 times. Okay. And I pull, and what I have is this. Now I will make some knots and I will reinforce this flower at least once. And I reinforced my flower off camera and I made a knot. Okay, so now my next step is to take one more bead. I will put it in the center of my work. I will slide it down, and now I have this. So I'm exiting from here in this direction. So I will go from right to left through here. And now I have this. Now I'm going to add seed beads here between all of my 6mm beads. Okay, and I'm going again through all of my beads and adding these additional beads. Okay, and I'll do it 6 times and I'll be back. Okay, and now I have this. So my next step is to take 6 10-0 seed beads. So I'm taking my 6 10-0, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Here are they. And I will slide them down. Now I have this. Now my next step is to go through that 6mm beads, not through this small 10-0 bead, but through the 6mm, and then from the opposite side of this bead, but again not through the 10-0, only through the 6 bead, to the 6mm bead, like that. And what I do next is that I pull. Now I have this. I'm going only through the 6mm. Now I will go 2 beads up to the center of my bead, like that. And now I'm exiting through here, 2 beads up. It's 3 with that bottom bead, but I'm going only through these 2 beads. Okay, so my next step is to take 4 beads. Why? Because here I have 2 and I want to have total of 6. So I will need 4 more of these. So take 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I will go through this bead, through this 6mm bead, from the opposite direction, and I will pull. And now I have this. It will start bending to the center when I continue doing this. Now the important step is to go again through that 6mm here and pull. Now what I do is pretty much the same. I go through these 2 beads in direction pointing to the center of my work, and I will have 4 more of my 10-0 size. And then again I will go through the next bead, but I will go through this bead like that, only through the 6mm bead, and I'm pulling. Oh, sorry, here my thread is in the way. I will fix it and pull. Now what you do next is that you should go through these 2 beads and come out of here. So go through the first one and then through the second one. Now I'm exiting here. What I do next is that I go through these 2 seed beads here and I pull. Now I need 4 beads more. So it's pretty much the same. It's only that I change directions. And every time I make new arc, I go through all of my other beads and come out to the bead which is still not with arc over it. So I make this and I pull. Then again, go through all of your beads. Use pliers if you need to, if your needle couldn't pass through some of your beads. Okay. And now I have this. Now you know what to do. You go through these 2 beads here and you add 4 more beads. Now go through this bead, which is almost the last one. And now I have this. Now go through all of your beads and come down through here, and I will do it off camera and I'll be back. Okay, and I went with my thread through all of those beads, and I needed to use my pliers, and I didn't want you watch me guys how I struggle with my thread and with my needle. That's why I came up here. So now you do the familiar steps. There is only one change. Once you go through these two beads, you don't need 4 beads here, but only 2, because you go through 2 here, you need 2, and then you go through 2 more, and this is a total of 6. Okay, and I will take my last 2 beads and I will go through these 2. And now I have this. Now guys, what you could do is that you could reinforce your inner circle, go up and down, do whatever you like, and I will make it and I'll come back. And now, since I'm up to here in my work, my next step will be to make 3 right angle weaves or 3 crosses, and then I will add another bead between my flowers, and then I will add my second flower and continue until the full length of my bracelet. So I reinforced my work and I'm here. So I'm exiting this bead here, and I took my 3 and I will go through it again, but from the opposite side of where my thread is going out of. So I will pull it like this. So I went 3 times through that cross, and I will make 2 more of these. So I will take 1, 2 and 3 seed beads, and I will go through this same top bead where I'm exiting once, twice and 3 times. And now I have this. I will do it 1 more time and I'll be back. Okay, and now I have this. Now it's time to take my 6mm bead and I will slide it down. Now I will take 6 10 seed beads, and I have my 6 here. Now I will slide them down and I have this. Now I will go from the opposite side of where my thread is going out only through the 6mm bead, and I will pull. Now I have this. Now I will turn my work this way. I will take another 6 beads. Okay, and I will go again only through the 6mm bead in this direction, and I will pull carefully. Oops, my other thread is in the way. I don't want to make a knot here. Okay, and now I have this. Okay, and my next step will be to take 1 more bead and go through all of those beads here, like that. And be careful, when I go down through here, I go through that bead of my last cross here. And I pull. So I'm going through the bead of my last cross here, and I will go up like that, and through those 3 seed beads, and through that center bead I added. Now what I do is that I'll go several times around this circle and I'll be back. Okay, and now I'm exiting here. My next step will be to take 3 more seed beads and make a cross out of this center bead by going in the opposite direction of where my thread is going out of. Okay, like that. And I have my cross, and I will make 1 and 2 more crosses, and I will go twice through every one of them and I'll be back. So I decided to have 3 crosses here and 2 here, and now I will continue making my second flower. I will add 6 of these 6mm beads, and now I have my 6. Now I will go with my needle through all of my 6 beads, like that. And when I come, I will do it twice and I'll be back. I did it twice, and now with my second round I will go through this crossing bead here, like that. And then I will go through the next bead and I will start my flower like in the beginning. I will take 1 more seed bead and go through the next bead and 1 more, and I'll do it 3 more times and I'll be back. Now it's time to put my center bead. What I did after I finished my last flower is something like a lengthening chain out of crosses, or I did them with the so-called right angle stitch. And my last part will be to make my clasp. I will make it out of beads. So my first step is to take 1 6mm bead. I will slide it down here, and then I will take 1 bead and I will go again through the 6mm, but from the opposite side, like that. And I will go through the last bead of my cross and I will pull, and I will go 1 more time through my bead up and down. I'm going through the 6mm and then through this bead up here and then down again. And you could reinforce this several times, as many times as you think you need. And I will go to show you how to make the last step of your bracelet. But before I show you the last step, I should tell you that you should make some knots here and finish this part of the bracelet. So you should make knots. What I do is that I go down there through my chain and I make a loop, and I go, and after I make my loop I go 2 times through that loop and I pull. And that's it. I do it several times, and I cut my thread. And now what I do here with the thread that is left from my tail from the other side of my bracelet is that I will make a loop which will be enough for this bead to go into, and this will be my clasp. So I will start by picking up some beads. So I forgot to tell you that off camera I made a small circle of beads here. I added 5 beads, so with this bead this is a total of 6, and now I added some beads and I added 14 beads, and I will try if this will be enough for my bead to go in there. Okay, oh, it's not enough. So I will try with another count of beads, and I will add 2 or 3 more and I'll try again. Okay, so for me it worked with 14 beads, and for you it depends on the brand of the beads you use. And so that was it, guys. My bracelet is ready and it's really beautiful. Here is how it looks. So if you like it, you might consider to subscribe and never miss another video from my channel. Thank you for watching so much. If you have any questions, ask me in the comments. I will answer to all of you. Bye bye from me.